Unit 8, Day 2. Does the point work for the system? Find the solution of the graph lines and use substitution to find the solution. The main one is this is going to be new right here. This one is new right here. This is new. Alright. So, let's talk about this guy right here. 0, -4. Is this a solution for the system? And what we do is everywhere we see an x, we got to plug in a 0. So we're going to go 0. Everywhere we see a y, we're going to plug in a -4. Alright, so we're just testing this top one first. Let's see here. 0 plus 2, I'm sorry, what's 2 times -4? That's -8. -8 plus 0 is -8. That checks out. So that one's good for that equation. Got to test it out for the other equation. Everywhere I see an x, it becomes a 0. Everywhere I see a y, it becomes a -4. Well, 0 does equal 0. It checks out. It checks out. This is a solution. 0, -4 is a solution to the system. Alright, next one. Is this point a solution to the system? I do the same thing. This is x and this is y. So everywhere I see an x, I put -3. So I'm going to do this first one right here first. 2 times -3 plus 1 equals 5. Let's see if it works. This is -6 plus 1. That equals -5. That is not the same thing as +5. So this is not an answer choice. So we need to just stop right there, because if that point doesn't work for the first one, it won't. It's not a solution to the system. So -3, 1 is not a solution. Where's the solution to the graphed lines? It's where the two lines intersect. So, it happens right there. Our solution is -1, +3. Now, if two lines are parallel, we have no solutions. And if we have lines that lie on top of one another, we have infinite amount of solutions. Once again, where is the solution to the system? It's where the two lines cross. So it's 2, 3. That's the solution to the system. If I plug it into both of those equations, it'll make both of those equations very, very happy. Remember, if two lines are parallel, no solution. If I have lines that lie on top of one another, just like that, that's infinite amount. Alright, new concept here. It's called substitution. Alright, so do we have anything solved for? Well, yes, we do. We have y equals -2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy and we're going to plug it in to wherever there's a y in the other equation. We're going to make a super equation. We're going to go 4x minus 3. Y becomes -2, and that equals 18. Now I have to solve for x. So I'm going to go -3 times -2 is +6. And now all it is solving an equation. So let's solve this equation. There's two steps to this equation. First step, do the opposite of positive 6. It's negative 6, and I get 12 and 4x. Then I divide both sides by 4, and I get x is 3. We know what y is. We know what y is. Y is negative 2. X is positive 3. Y is negative 2. X is positive 3. My solution is now going to be, here's my solution, here's my point for the solution, 3, negative 2. This is what we want, 3, negative 2. Moving on, solve this system by using substitution. Everywhere we see a y, we're going to plug in this information. So, this goes right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 5x minus 28. I'm going to put it in parentheses. Alright, I'm going to simplify the left side. So, well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's draw our line. We're solving for x. Remember, we're solving for x here. So we're going to do the opposite of negative 20. We're going to add 28 to both sides. We get 3, carry the 1, 5, 63. We're left with 5x and 4x. So that gives me 9x equals 63. Divide by 9. Divide by 9. X is 7. So if x is 7, then what does y have to be? Well, I have to take the x and I have to plug it in right in here. I have to put that x right in there. So let's put in x into the first equation. I'm going to put it over here in the right hand corner. I'm going to put y equals 5 times 7 minus 28. So that's 35 minus 28. So what does y equal? Y equals 7. So I got 2 of my things. I'm almost done. I got to make my ordered pair. And my ordered pair is going to be 7, 7. That's the solution to the system. That's substitution. Alright, here we go. Now we're going a little more in depth. X is this stuff. Plug it into here. Make my super equation. 5y minus 10 parentheses plus y equals 26. Do my solving. So let's draw our line. Draw our line, and let's do our solving now. So add 10, add 10. I'm left with 5y plus y equals 36. That's 6y equals 36. That is, divide by 6, divide by 6. Y is 6. Alright. So wherever we see a y, and we can put it in the first equation or the second equation. Whichever one we want. I'm going to put it in the second. Well, no, let's put it in the first. So let's solve for x. Let's see what we get. We get x equals 5 times 6 minus 10. That's 30 minus 10. X equals 20. So what we did was we took the y and we plugged it back into the first equation. Let's write the ordered pair. Whoops. It's my fault. What is it? It's x is 20 and y is 6. Alright. One more and then we're done, I believe. Yes, we have one more left. We're going to take this information and plug it in to y. Alright, first thing we got to do is distribute. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 18x. Negative 3 times negative 11 is positive 33. Alright, now we get to do our solving. So, let's draw our line. Alright, we're going to solve for x. Let's get rid of the 33. That's negative 40. And then negative 2x minus 18x comes out to be negative 20x. Divide by negative 20. And that equals 2. So we're halfway there. Take this and plug it into here. Alright, so let's do that. So we get 6 times 2 minus 11, and that equals y. Y equals 12 minus 11. Y equals 1. Almost done. We've got one more thing to do, and that is to write our ordered pair. 2, 1 is our solution. Alright. Make sure that you take all your notes. Make sure you're doing your notes. If you don't complete your notes, it should be a 0 in the grade book until I get it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, study, be good, and I'll see you in class.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.